Okay. Now, today we are going to discuss UMask. First thing is UMask. So, UMask is nothing but user mask or user file creation mask. So, it is going to use to set the permission for files or directories newly created on a Linux machine. So, once you create a Linux machine, by default we are going to get the particular permissions that is set up by umask only. The default umask will be 002. It is used for normal user. With a mask, default directory permission are this one. When we create a particular folder, the default permission will get 775 and default permissions are 664. That is read write and read. This directory will be read write executable, read write executable, and read executable. This is the default permission which we get. So now I am going to this one. So I have a multiple files already here. One second, I am getting a call. Hello. Yeah, tell me. Okay. Yeah, tell me. 30 days. No, actually, my project is completed, so I'm not. I'm on bench now. That's why it is 30 days. No, actually, after that, I have already joined in the November month. Maybe the resume has not updated. Yeah, immediate. Okay, fine. No problem. You can check on. Okay. So when we create a particular directory, the default permissions we can see here: read, write, executable, write executable, and write executable. So I'm going to create another repository by using the command now. Before that, we'll see. So the default umask for the root user is 022 and the result into the default directory permissions are this one, that is read write executable, read executable, and read executable. And default file permission are read write executable, sorry, read write, read, and read. These are the default permissions will be there. And for directories, the base permissions are completely 0 777, and for files they are 0 666. That is read write, read write, read write. There is no executable permission. So you can see umask setup in this particular folder. If you go cd, it is not working. Cd etc bash rc. So here it is not there. We have to check in the root cd/etc bash rc. No, then it should be in the profile. Not available. Below sample code for etc bash rc. So it will be dot bash rc. So this is a bash rc file. You can see cat dot bash rc. This is a file which we are going to set up the environment variables as well. Even in this particular etc, it will be there. I was trying to go inside, but I am unable to find out because that is not a directory. That is just a file. You can see all the information. The set default umask for the non-login shell only if it is set to 0. So umask equal to 0. Umask the umask value is currently 022 is there. That is the details which you can see in the bash rc file. We are not going to change anything. That will be created by system itself. So by default, we want to get set even for non-interactive, non-login shells. We are going to set it like if you're creating a new user, then we are going to set it up. if user ID greater than 99 and ID greater equal to greater than or equal to, then it will be umask 002, else umask 022. Like that we are going to set it up. It will be there in the code as well. Here you can see if $2 after then path, not this one, where it is, you can see setup. If we are in interactive cell, so in this one they are going to provide, and also it is based upon the user ID. It is going to set the umask value. So calculating the permissions for file and directories are when umask value is 006. The file subtract the umask value from the base permissions. It's going to calculate the permissions based on the base permission. So base permission is 666 for a file and minus 006 is the umask value. So it's going to provide like this. For directory, same. It's going to calculate from the base value 777. So for directories, it will be 777 as a base value and 666 is a for files. Based on that, it's going to subtract the umask value. Then it will provide the permission based on that. If you want to know the umask value, simply type unmask umask as follows. Not unmask, it is umask. See, umask value is 0. So first 0 is by default, no need to consider. 022 is the umask value. So if I exit it and if I run the same command here, it should be same. Here for the EC2 user also it is same, and for the root user also same, 022. That's why even for the files it has the read write. When I create a directory mkdir umask demo ls ltr. See, for this one also it is taken read write executable, read executable and read executable. These are permission which is created for the directory, and if I create a file, so this one having the permission day 3 Linux read write read and read permission. So if I check this permissions read write and read, but here it is created only with the read. Yeah, this one default permission for the root user is 022. Result in the default directory permission are this one read write executable, read executable and read executable for the folders, and same read write write and write, sorry, read write read and read for the files. This is how it is going to create for the users for the file permissions. Next is chmod. So changing the file access permissions. So we can use the command chmod option and access permission. Then file name or directory name we can provide. So we have already discussed that how we can create yesterday, like by using the chmod -r 777 and testing. Here R represent recursively. So it's going to recursively provide the permission for that particular file. So by using chmod, you can set the permission for the repository or a directory. Chmod. So I'll give for the umask demo. Currently it is there 755. So I can give 775 umask demo. So it will update the permission. See, now it is 775. And if you want to provide, like you want to remove the permission, you can use user minus. So u is nothing but user, and minus if you give, it is going to remove the permission. If you give plus, it is going to add the permission. And og means other and group. If you want to provide for other and group, then you can use OG. And only for the other, you can use O. Group, you can give G. So if you give 400, it will be owner, that is only can read permission will be there. Okay. These are the type of permissions which we can provide and provide the access for the files. So plus represent adds the designated permissions to a file or directory. If you give the plus, then it's going to provide the permission. So chmod other. So I will give plus write. So I'm going to provide the write permission only for the others, not for owner, like owner or group. I'm going to provide for the others. So you can see here this one, it got the right. Previously it was there already for the owner. So I have given for other as well. Like this will be owner, then group, then others. Like that we can provide the permission. Then minus represent remove the designated permission from a file or directory. So currently the folder, we can see this particular umask demo having the read write executable and read executable. So I want to remove the permission chmod owner group user group and others. All I am going to provide the remove the executable permission. So I will give X for umask demo. So if I check it, this particular one, X is removed for all. For user, X is removed. For group, X is removed, and also others. Like that, we can remove the particular permission for the particular user or group or others. Like that. Then equal to represent set the designated permission. So you can set the designated permission by using a equal to command, equal to option as well. So you can give this one like this, you can provide and you can use it. So you can see here, same I have given in the table. Octal permission represented 0 equal to no permission, 1 is execute permission, 2 is write permission, and 3 is execute and write permission because 2 plus 1, and 4 is read permission, 5 is read and execute permission, 6 is read and write permission, 4 plus 2, and all permissions will be 7, 4 plus 2 plus 1. This is how you can use it. So in the if you're using WinSCP, uh, to copy the files from Windows to Linux, at that time also for the files you can change the permissions by using this one. Once we logged into the particular remote server through WinSCP, WinSCP is the one of the software which you can connect Linux servers, and right click on the particular file. Same it will come like this. How we get the this one file explorer. So here if you go to the particular files in the WinSCP, not here, this is Windows one, we are not going to change anything. Click on properties, then you are going to get the particular permissions, like you will get the options called permission, and you are going to get the, like here we will get permissions and all. Then you can permission for the particular users, like modify, read, execute, like this you are going to get in the WinSCP for the Linux operating system, Linux servers. So by using this one, you can set up like whatever the value you can give. Otherwise, you can select unselect the boxes. Next is chown. So change file owner and group. You can change the file or owner and group as well. For that one, you can use the command chown. So for that one, we have to create a group and then we have to change the groups. So if I check here, currently the owner is easy to user. Sorry, owner is easy to user and group also easy to user. So if I want to change the owner, then you can use the chown on the particular file and username chown hello.html. So they're missing up after hello.html. So I have to provide the name of the user. So if I give the directly user, invalid user. So there is no user. For that one, you can use user add command, permission denied, because I'm executing the command from root user, sorry, EC2 user. So I'm going to create it from here, user add Mohan pass WD Mohan, new password. I can set up the password. Password updated successfully. So this one like user add, I have added and then I have set up the password. I can check the details in etc pass WD. See here my home directory is home and Mohan is my username, and it is created with a 1001. By default it will be there till 1000, and when we create it, it's going to add with the 1001. So now I'll exit it. I'll try. So when we use the same command etc pass WD, it's not going to display. Oh, okay, it is displaying as well here. So we can see the Mohan user. Now what I'm going to do is ls-ltr, this particular file, whichever file, the hello.html, I am going to change the owner, chown Mohan, I will do, and give the file name. Operation not permitted, because changing the ownership, changing the group, we have to do it from the root user only. Otherwise, it is not going to hello. Even if I use the hello in front of the command, still will, okay. When we use sudo, it is not, it is happening. So ls-ltr. See here, the owner of the file has changed, this particular owner, but group is same still. How to change the group, that one also we'll see now. So this one we have done. By using this command we can do, also we can do this kind of like chown hyphen from the existing username, and then we have to provide the new username, and then we are going to change the owner. So changing owner, chown, I'm going to provide the name of this one. So if I want to change the group name, firstly I have to create a group. I think so that particular command I have given somewhere, group add. So creating a new group, we can use group add command. So I'll go back to my okay, group add DevOps. So adding a group, you can use it by sudo group add and a group name you can provide. And if you want to see that list of the group, then you can use sudo etc/group. Okay, it is not listing. Group add command is the group add we have to use. Okay, this one is already exist, so I have given this one. Now we can see the we can update the user mode. So currently I am in the user mode. I am in the EC2 user, so I can change to DevOps group. Cat etc pass w. This one is very important file. So you are going to get the question as like where like once you create a new user, where can we see the details of the user? Then it should be etc passwd is the file where you can see all the details about user. Then you can change the user details by using the add user mode -z, then group name, then username you can provide. So I'm going to use user mode. So this one is changing the group of a user. So I'm going to change the group of a user by using -z. Username is Mohan and then group name is DevOps. Group name, username. First we have to provide the group name. So permission denied because cannot lock the etcd here. So now it is done. So cat etc pass wd. So here group details unable to see. Cat etc. Okay, see here the DevOps group I have created. Here Mohan is there under this particular DevOps. And this one you can see the list of that particular group. Like that we can create. And now if I check it, ls-ltr, this particular file user is changed, and again I want to change the group as well, then we can use the command change group. So we'll go back to commands. By using the command chown, we can change the group by using this command as well. Changing the file group, we can use chgrp. So chgrp, so change group it is, and then we have to provide the group name DevOps, then hello.html file name. Operation not permitted. So these kind of files, this kind of commands, when where we don't have access as a normal user, then we have to use the sudo. Sudo is nothing but it is a super user which we have the admin permission, root user permissions. So now you can see it is executed, that a group of the file has changed. So here mainly two things we have to learn. One is changing the ownership of a file by using the chown we can done, and changing the changing the group of a file chgrp we can use it. This is the commands which we are going to use. So in the real time also if required, like if you want to take the ownership of file to execute it, and then you can change the file ownership by using chown. move on for the home.html. So in the real time, we'll be having the root access. So we can run it from the root user itself. Like this, we can execute the commands to change the owner and group. Next command is copy. Copy is nothing but cp is nothing but copy file and directories. So if you want to copy some files from one folder to another folder, then you are going to use the command cp. So now currently I am in path of this home ec2 user. So I will go to any folder like DevOps I will use, and I want to copy any of the file from here like notes.txt. I want to copy, so I will use cp. Here I am going to use a double dot because in the previous folder itself it is present. That's why I am going to use just a double dot, and then I am going to use the file name notes.txt. Then we'll use dot. So it should be copied. Copied nothing but it will be present in this folder as well, here as well. And same like that, if you want to copy from different folder, it can be different path as well, not only dot dot, it will be in the different path. Then you have to copy to here, then you can use the command. Let's see. So I will use cat slash etc. I will use ls here, ls etc. So here from here I want to some of the file like passwd. Maybe let's see we can able to copy or not. So I will use passwd. So I will use cp slash etc, then pass. When you off type like password, pass wd is nothing but you can type the pass and click on tab button, then it will take it if the file is existing. Then can click on enter. So missing designation file operator. See, because cp and I'm going to provide the cp command, and then from where I want to, from which path I want to copy the file, it is showing, and but where I have to paste it, it is not given. The destination I have to give as dot. See, now it should be present here. Passwd is copied. So if you want to copy a file from different path to current directory, then you can give this particular dot as a destination and copy from the from source you can give. But same, if you want to copy a file from your current directory to different directory, then you have to go to, for example, I'm in my this particular path pwd, and I want to copy a file. So I will go to different one again, etc. I am here and I want to copy a file called profile into different path. So where I want to copy, I will go to DevOps. Here, this particular path I want to copy from the etc folder here. So for that one, I'm going to use a cp, and I don't want to give the path here because I'm in the same directory which file I want to copy. So I will give the file name profile, and then I will give the path. Okay, path is I have seen here, right? Now here which one? So I want to copy into the designation. This one I will take home hyphen ec2, then again DevOps. So here I am going to copy. See, the copy command, always there should be two parameters we have to provide. One is the file or file path, and next is destination folder wherever you want to copy a file. So if I check it now, cd, go back, cd DevOps, This is a path, same path I have given here. And if I check the ls, the file profile is copied. Like that, we can use cp command. So copying a file from one folder to another folder, we can do it by using the command. Not only file, you can do directly do the folders as well. You can copy and paste it. Next is mv. So mv is a, you can already know cp is nothing but, you can by pronunciation you can get to know cp copy, and mv is move, moving one file or directory from one place to another place, like source to destination. This is also same like copy, but when you use mv command, it's going to completely move. You're not going to see in the source one, so only one file will be present. The copy we can see from source to destination, we will copy, but it will be present in the both the places. But moving is, we are just moving from one place to another place. It's not going to present in the source one again. So now the particular file, this one, new file, I am going to move from here. I will copy, I will give the name, and then I will provide the folder name. Then you can see here. See, this particular file, new file, here it is not existing. So if I go to DevOps folder and see, it will be present here, the notes. No, which one? I have given as new file. So this one, why it is showing top is latestly it is updated. That's why. So same, if you want to copy a file from different to current destination, then again you can use the mv, where you want to back from back folder to which file you want to copy. You want to copy like moving. So if I'm going to try already existing file name, paste it, dot. So if I check it again here, so this notes, previously it was already there. What happened now? Just a timestamp has updated. So it was 0 from there also, and here also the timestamp has updated. If you copy the different file which are not existing, then you can, it will be paste like move from there to here. So I will take it, which one, from here I'm going to take the file called protocols. Then I'll give dot. Dot should, the destination should be always present, otherwise you are not going to complete the command. See, this one came here. Like that, you can use the mv command. Mv also moving a file or folder from one destination to another one, source to destination. You can use file, folder, image, anything, whatever it can be, you can move it. If it is large size, then it will take time. If it is short, like a small size, then it will complete within seconds. Same syntax, you can use it. Next is file, determine file type. It's going to determine the file type. If you use file notes.txt, so notes.txt is empty. ls file home.html. It is a regular file, no read permission. So if I give the read permission, chmod owner group user group others, read for the home.html, operation not permitted because I am using from the normal user. Sorry. So file is, it contains a ASCII text. So it's going to confirm you what kind of the file. If there is a file, what kind of file it is, it will update when you use the command file. So if I use Apache zip, so it will mention as it is a zip archive data, at least version 1.2 extract compression method. So this particular file is zip archive data. That is the file purpose. So whatever the file, it can be text file, HTML. So based on that, it's going to update when you use the command called file. Next is WC. So WC also very important command where you can print the number of new lines, words and bytes in the file. So if you want to display the number of lines, number of words count, then we are going to use the WC command here. So C is the display number of bytes, M is a number of characters, number of lines, then number of words, then display the length of longest line. So this is how it's going to update it. So now if I go to file home.html, so it is a very short notes. I will copy some HTML code from somewhere. So this is the HTML code, simple hello world. So I will use vim hello.html. I will add it. So this is read only. So read only is a file. That's why I am unable to write it. So I will check it. Cat sorry ls-ltr. The particular hello.html is read write executable for the it is in the user with the Mohan. So I am going to change the owner chown ec2 hyphen user hello.html sudo. It is trucking in between. Wait. So I want to change the here the name chown ec2 hyphen user hello.html, but I have to use a sudo. Now again I can run the command. It is updated, and also I will update the ch group for the same. Let's see now. For now I am going to run the command. Which one we were discussing? Oh, vim hello.html. I'm going to copy this content, paste, save it. Now I have the content, this particular one, very short notes. So I want to word count. So I want to check the word count of the particular file. So let's see how we can calculate it. wc-c hello.html. So total is 236 count it is taken. Display of number of bytes it is. So you can see here number of bytes 236, that's why it is given same. H is not available as I use like human readable. It is not available for WC. Next is I am going to use the command option M. So M is what it is displaying, number of character. So character also it is displaying 236. Let's see another one I'll give L. So 11. It is there 11 lines of code. If you go inside vim hello.html, so we have 3, 6, 9, 11. 11 number of codes are there. That's why it is showing count as 11. So I'm going to add another one here simply h1 and so if I run the command m, it is showing now different 280. Previously it was 236 count number of characters. Now it is 280 because I have added some more words count characters it is going to display. Same like that if I use C again, now it is 280 because the size of the file has increased. That's why it is updating and it is showing as 280. And next is L, we have seen number of lines. Then we are going to see W. W is words 28. So maybe I have a doubt like what is words and characters. So if you open the file, each and every character it is going to calculate DOCT. This is a character. That's why it is showing the count as 280. And when you use a W, the words, it is going to take doc type as a one word, HTML as one word, head as one word, meta then one word, like that it is going to calculate total 28 words are there. Next is L, display the length of a longest file. So length of the longest file, this one is a longest file here. So let's see length of the longest file 12. So 12 characters it is showing. So length of the longest file, that is how it is going to display. So if we want to display something words count or something while writing some of the scripts, then we can use the command wc. That is the use of wc command. So next is make links between files. There are two types of links, hard link and soft link, or we call it a symbolic link. So in the first class we have already discussed soft link. So some of the soft links will be present. So the inode contains a list of all blocks in which a file is stored, the owner information for that file, permissions, and all other attributes that are set for the files. So inode we have already discussed. It contains the size, owner, then the date, then other information will be there except the file name. So in a sense, you could say that file really is the inode, and the names are attached to these inodes to make it easier for humans to work with them. So we have to use the inodes to recognize the files without file name and also with the work them. Use the debug fs command start to display the contents of inode that you want. So, for example, start inode number. If you give, then it's going to display the complete information. So if you use inode, so this is the inode, and if you want to display some information about this one, start, and you can give the inode. Okay, it is not showing inode number, no such file directory. So debug fs. So debug fs no such file directory while trying to open. So this is looking for the directory file. refresh. Okay, these particular commands are not available. We'll see later. Next, soft link and hard link. Hard link is the one which we are going to use in the Linux. All directories and files have the inodes. Creating hard links is nothing but adding a new name to the inode. So to do this particular one, we can use the command ln. So there is no difference between hard link and the original file. Both files have the same inode number and the same size or content. Both files have the same access permission. So we are going to add another file in our like same file, whatever it is there, we are going to copy it, and whenever you are going to change the one particular file and same file which we have already, it is going to update it. So let's see how we can do it. So for example, now currently I am in this particular folder. So I am going to use ln this particular hello.html, and then I will use it in the DevOps. So I will use same. I will use another one. The name of that particular file, hello world dot html. Okay. So now if I check this one and if I check home DevOps one, hyphen ltr. See, hello world html. It came here as well just now 1328. Inside that one, it is going to present. So this particular file has the same content, and also this is also same content, hello.html. Only name of the file has changed. Now if I do the change in the any file, it can be hello.html or a hello.html. Let's see, vim hello.html. I'm going to add hard link created. I'll just give /h1 and I will save it. So now here I have changed the content in which file, hello.html, and if I check the same cat DevOps hello world.html. See, this one also, this particular file also, the content has changed. So whatever the changes you will done in the original file, also duplicate file, it's going to reflect in the both the files. That is what hard link which we are going to create. So the command to create a hard link we use ln. So this hard link and soft link is important for the interview purpose, because they are going to ask the question, what is hard link and what is soft link, and what is the difference between these two. So next is symbolic link, that is a soft link. The symbolic link and original file have different inodes. The size of the symbolic link is significantly different from the size of the real file. So till now we have seen the hard link, right? Inode ls hyphen I. So inode for this particular file is 357 ls DevOps. This one. So both the inodes will be same when we use hard link. And here in the soft link, the symbolic link and the original file have different inodes. The size of the symbolic link is significantly different from the size of the real file. So whatever the real file we are going to use and so create the soft link, it will be different size and different inodes we use. It's going to generate. The size of the symbolic link is the number of bytes in the name of the file it refers to, because no other information is available in the symbolic link. The file type of symbolic link is set to 1, which indicates this is a symbolic link. think I have not given here. To create a symbolic link, we can use the command. Let's take it. ln-s you can use. -s. Then you can give the path of the original file. It can be anything. Original file. Then it will be whatever the path you want to provide. Path soft link. So where you want to create it, that one you can provide. So I'm going to use it here. Again, same file I will take. No, I will download it. Some file. See, I have downloaded this particular DevOps AWS syllabus. Now I am going to create a soft link for that ln-s and I will give DevOps syllabus and then I will give the path DevOps -i. This one is 9112501 and if I go inside and execute the command ls-ltr DevOps inside files. This one is different. The inodes of these two files will be different and also the size of the file also will be different. So if I check the size ls-ltr, the size of this particular file is 226311 kilobytes. So I'll use so it is 222k and same I will use for the DevOps. This particular is 23. So the size of the file is different than this one. This is very less content and also it contains the only information about inode and this will contain the original content. That is how it will create by using ln-s command. Okay. So that file type of symbolic link is set to 1, which indicates that symbolic link. So symbolic link, it's going to see here, not 1, it is L. In the beginning, it is going to create as L. And if you type the file and if you give the DevOps, so you can see here broken symbolic link to this particular one. That is how you can see about symbolic link. So symbolic link in the real time we are going to create for the script, the particular script which we want to execute it, it will be present in the different path. For example, you want to execute a script which is present inside the DevOps or some folders and folders, but you can't go inside again and again and again. So at that time, you can create a symbolic link to that particular file into home directory, and you can run that symbolic link file itself as a script. That is how you can use soft links. If you create a hard link, inode number will be same for both files. And if you create soft link, inode number will be different. That is a main difference. And other than that, it will be like the what is the difference between hard link and soft link is a symbolic link or soft link is like a shortcut. As I mentioned, instead of going inside of subfolders, you can directly make a copy of the particular script into home directory. So it is a shortcut. How we do normally in the this one, right? Here instead of searching here the particular software, we can directly attach to the desktop. So we can whenever you want to open it, you can look for that and you can run the application from here itself. Like that, we are going to create a shortcut of the file in the main page, main directory. That is a soft link. It points to the original file and helps you to find it easily. It breaks if you remove the original file. So if you remove the original files, then you are going to lose it everything. It is not kind of hard link. So whatever the change you do, it will be present in the only main original file. You can't do any changes in the soft link. Hard link is like a copy of the original file that is synchronized continuously. There is no difference between original and the hard link file. So there is no different. There is just copy of the original file. They both refer to the same blocks, and we can create a symbolic link for both files and directories, but we cannot create hard links for directories. Can create only for the files. That is the main difference of the both hard link and soft link. Okay, next is VI or Vim. So VI or Vim both are same. Till now I was using Vim. So if you use VI home hello.html, so it will open as a plain without any colors, any graphics, nothing is there. But when you use Vim, it will help you to understand even if you do some mistakes. See here, it will be showing the colors. It will be like, for example, once you open this one, H1, and if you write something, it will be there and it will be showing like so you doing some mistake because it is showing in a different color. But if you close it, it will come to this color. So it will help us to understand the syntax as well when you use the Vim. Vim is a graphical interface which we are going to use. That's why we use Vim. That is an improved one. Improved programmer text editor. That's why we use Vim. So in that one, we have a lot of options and commands inside that. Then you can enter insert key. So once you go to the inside of a file, vim hello.html. So you can't directly write anything here. You can't write anything. If you type something, it is not going to take it. So you have to click on the I insert mode. You have to go to the insert mode. Then once you go to the insert mode, we have the multiple options like click on I, that is insert mode. Now you are able to type text into that particular file. Once you finish it, then you have to press the escape button and type colon. So once you write the colon, then only you have to write WQ. Once you click on WQ, it will save it. If you don't want to save whatever you have typed, you want to discard it, then you can use Q and this symbol, escalator symbol. Is simply for quit without save. This is how we can do so. I am doing C here. Now I'll write something which I don't want and I don't want to save it. Then I will press on escape button. The insert option will go. Then I have to enter colon. Then I will add Q exclamatory. This is how we can use it. So that is exiting without save. Now we have ls-l command. See here size of the file in 54 bytes. So these are the commands which we are going to beginning of current line. So inside once we write something and if you want to go top of the file or show below of the file, then we have to use these options. Let's see now. I'll just copy this completely just for sample one. I'll copy. I'll create a new file cd DevOps. Here I'll vim. Then I'll use editor demo. dot txt. I will take XML here now. I enter. So I have to paste it. You can't do Control C to copy here. You have to use the always mouse and then you have to do the paste. So now I'm going to use here some of the options are there. Let's see. Use this particular symbol command to move beginning of the current line. So if you want to move beginning of the current line, then you can move back to top. So it is not going. 1 minute. ls-l we have to give. Dollar symbol. Okay, it is not taking anything. 1 second. I'll save this file first. So now I have the content ls-cat editor. This one. So I'm going to open it. Vim editor demo. So if you want to go to the top of the file, it will be this command and dollar will be move to end of current line. Use dollar. For that one we use dollar. See a dollar if you give, it is going to end of the line and search hit bottom, continue at top. So it will going to come while clicking on the end. So it will be there end of the line. And if you want to go to the beginning of the current line, then we use this one. So you have to type the slash without going to insert mode. You have to slash and then you have to use this one. Let's see. Check with slash without enter without insert mode. Okay. Now what you have to do is let me go back again. Once I go to the editor mode, here I'm not going to going to the insert method. So I will directly type slash this particular symbol and now if I click, currently it is the end of the line. Now I want to go to the starting of the line, move to beginning of the current line. So I will give this one. So it will go to the beginning of the current line wherever you want. Now go to insert mode. See now where it is. Here it is there in the now check this particular line it is there. You can go back and wherever you want you can work on it. Next is B option W, move forward by word. So if you want to move forward by word, then you can use W. See W, it is there. Okay, it is searching for the word W. Next is B command to move back by a word. So moving back, then we are going to use B. No, it is searching for the words actually. We have to use directly ls So we are going to use a H. If you use H, it should move the cursor to left, it's going to, and if you use J, then it will go to the down. Without going to insert mode, we have to use H and J, we have to use, and then we are going to use the K for move cursor right upside, it's going to use K. Then we have another option. Control F is like next screen, it's going to, if you have multiple pages of the code, then we use Control F. Control D to move forward by half screen. So it's going to half screen if something is there. Control F is full screen, it's going to next screen, it will go. And use E to end of the word. I'll go back. See, end of the word, it will go when you use E. And then other options, we have multiple options to use in the Vim. We can use all of these and we can check it. Like while using work, if you want to use the G to move end of a file, then it will be capital G. See, it came to last line of the particular file, capital G. And if you use colon and a slash string, then it will search for the particular word. So if I want to search for the change, then it will change search for it. In the real time, this one will very use, because we have to go inside the log file and you want to look for something exception, then we will use this particular one. Next is uh, we have other commands. Use P to paste the lines cut using WY or DD command. So if you want to cut some particular line, you can use the DD. So for example, I will go here. I'm in this particular one where press A command to current line, and if I use a DD, it will delete. So normally if you use the DD command, DD option, then it will delete the particular line. If you want to paste it, then we use P. So if I want to paste it again here, I'll take it P, it will copied here, this one. Like that we can use this multiple options inside the command editor. You can practice it, and if there is any doubts or anything which is not working, you can let me know. Even I will update some of the commands which are not available here. Like this one is command to, these four is different one. We have to use H is to move cursor to left, we use small h, it should be. Then we use J, then we use K, H, J, K, then L. These are the one which we are going to use. H we are going to, J we will use to move cursor down. If you want to move the cursor down, then we use this one. And if you want to move cursor up, then we use K. Then L will be for the right. So these are the options we can use inside the editor. And if you want to use the particular one like end of the line, then we use dollar. Move cursor end of the line, then we use dollar here. Same like this. So these are the options which you can use with the Vim command, Vim editor. You can practice it and let me know if there is any doubts. So nano also one of the command which we can use to use like VI or Vim, but I think nano is not working some of the editors. Let's see it will work or not. See, nano command not found. Even where we were unable to install it, wget nano, unable to resolve the host. So nano command is not there, you can leave it. But vi and vim we regularly use to edit the files or write the files as a code editor. Sudo yum install nano -y. Okay, now let's see ls nano protocol. Okay, now it's available, but this one we used to it will become as a different editor. It will be difficult to understand. If you want to use exit, then you can use this particular option. We have to use it. Control X. It is not taking. Control C. X is not taking at all. Nano editor is I never used, so it is not taking. Let's exit and log in once again. Okay, so nano is not required. It is not going to work properly. So I'll remove it. And then other than that, these options we can use control O for saving and control X for saving, like exit it, but not required. Other than that, we have Gedit, that is also text editor. For in the desktop level we use, not in the virtual servers. Next, echo. It is going to display a line of text which we are going to discuss in the tomorrow class, because along with X we are going to use multiple options, and also we use to some of the commands other than that, like searching commands, then head, tile head, then other than that we are going to use more less commands, then scd also one of the stream editor, which is more important in the real time. That's it for today. Thank you.